Right then. So, I can't believe that didn't work. Oh well, never mind. Start again. So, 30 mile an hour, it can do. I was really not expecting that. But I definitely fit in today with all the cyclists about. Well, she didn't even check, did she? She just went. She just went anyway. So yeah, what was I saying? Right, so, it's been a while since I've been on this now. Well, I've been out on it a few times, trying to fix the snagging issues. The front no longer rubs, which is good. The front mudguard has re-warped itself. Just the shape of it being on the bike after a while, it has reformed it, I guess, and it makes it more, yeah, it's the right shape now, which is good, rather than it being a bit wonky. So it's straight now, which is good. The bike's running much better, a lot better. I hit 30 something miles an hour, I think 32 or 33. It's really good going. It's a Sunday. I picked a very popular cycle route, as you can see. Loads of cyclists about, tons of them. Takes me forever to overtake them. But they can do about the same speed I can do. They can do about 25 miles an hour, no problem. And as my friend told me, some people have ended up in hospital because they're not wearing full protective gear. They're wearing a helmet or whatever. But these are people who don't cycle normally. They go out on their bicycle, which has been sat in the shed 20 years. They get it out, don't check anything. The rubbers on the brakes and stuff have all perished. So they go to brake when they need to, and it doesn't have the power, or it just ends up, well, as the guy is next to him, it ended up hitting a car and ended up breaking. That's bumpy. Ended up breaking a leg. So he's in hospital for that. Wow. You get tangled up in your bike, that's a very good way of breaking something. I was on a ride yesterday with some others, and Pete, or Hippodrome, Peter on the Beta, whatever you want to call him, he had a nasty little off. It had just started raining, so it was greasy. New bike, new tyres. I don't know how many miles. He's got like 5 hours of that bike, so I don't know what that is. That's not a lot. He's been out on it maybe once or twice. This is like maybe his second time out on it, like actually off-roading. And yeah, he just came a cropper on the corner. It'll be interesting what this car driver does. Yeah, it's a bit risky, bruv, isn't it? I wasn't even in the other lane. Could have done the whole other lane. So yeah, unfortunately for him, I hope he gets well soon. I heard he's not going to be having, any particularly, he's left-handed, and I believe it was his left hand that he hurt. So, well, I'll leave that to your own things, your own imagination, what that means for him. Means no clutch control, so no off-roading anyway. Yeah. So yeah, people have been making the hospitals busy by going on their bicycles, and they're wearing that little helmet that covers like the dome of your head, which is good if you land on your head. But I don't think it would, 9 times out of 10 you're hitting the ground face first. You're putting your arms out to block, and that's where people are breaking their arms as well. You're putting your arms out to block, and that's what's going to happen. And most people don't wear gloves. I mean, I wear gloves. I mean, I'm probably well over kitted for this. I'm probably well over kitted for things. It's taken me a long time to get into this road. It's taken me such a long time. Normally I can at least do 40 miles an hour on a cub, even 55, as I've been clocked at. One thing I didn't bring was any puncture repair stuff. If that happens, I'm pretty stuffed actually. But bicycle tyres are much thinner anyway. They don't have anything to them. Get some funny looks. I do get some funny looks. Like, you're the one wearing skin tech lycra, and I'm the one getting funny looks. So yeah, this It's really coming to its own the more you use it. See, will it cut out now?
Ah, it doesn't cut out anymore. It used to cut out. I'll just wait here a minute for these cars to pass before I continue my journey. There's a cyclist coming, I can just about pull out in front of him in time.
I think it's the worst of both though, this bicycle, because, I mean, think about it, this is dreadful. I mean, that's a bicycle. They don't have to pay insurance, they don't have to pay road tax, they don't have to pay petrol. Yeah, you have to use your legs, but you can get them electric ones, and the electric ones are faster than this. You have to pedal with them, but you can go out for ages, like 4 hours or something at 30 miles an hour and it'll be fine. You have to pedal, of course, but this one you don't. This one you don't have to pedal. Just to pedal a bit to get going. But they are better, I think, than e-bikes than this. They don't pay road tax, they don't pay petrol. They can use bus lanes. I can't use bus lanes. They can use cycle paths. I can't use cycle paths. So yeah. Is this PC50 any good compared to an e-bike? I don't think it is. I think it's very neat looking. Attention, you know, grabs some attention, and it, you know, looks cool and stuff. Well, I wouldn't say cool is a word. Unique. It looks interesting. Definitely wouldn't describe it as cool. Definitely not cool. Definitely not cool. But then again, they were wearing matching lycra. Is that cool? Cycle welds are weird. This is like worst of both. Not quite a motorbike, but you still have to pay insurance. You don't have to pay road tax on this one. I hope they never bring these sort of things back. They are back, but as electric, which is probably where they should be. But I reckon this would be cheaper than having an electric bike, because petrol is probably cheaper to fill this up with petrol and go than it would be to charge up a bicycle. Because this apparently, back in the day, used to get 250 miles to the gallon. I might be able to believe that, because if you're riding it at 25 miles an hour and not screaming the tits off of it, I reckon it'll probably do it. I think I might actually have to, Lamb Chops keeps saying to try that, what's it called? That app you can get, where it like does the twisties and stuff, Cali, whatever it is, Cali Motel or something like that. That's the first walkers I've seen today. They're actually they're walking on the correct side of the road. Most people walk with traffic, which is dumb. Yep, that's it. You meet the nicest people on Honda, guaranteed. But it's the saying is weird. You meet the nicest people on a Honda. You don't. I could be a piece of crap. I am a piece of crap. But it's the other people that I meet. They're the nicest people. See, I don't. You meet the nicest people on a Honda. That's the other way around. You see, I meet the nicest people on a Honda, not you, the nicest people ride a Honda. No, you meet the nicest people on a Honda. That's what I think anyway. Do I dare take this up Pebble Hill? That's the question. Do I dare take this up Pebble Hill? Pebble Hill, for those who don't know, is a hill that is incredibly steep. I'm really struggling to get up this hill. Come on. Took a long time there. Now the C90 almost cuts out doing this. I got a feeling this is going to do the same. Yeah, worst case I'll be pushing it up. That's not too bad. I don't want to go downhill on this. It's so steep. I think that going downhill would just overheat the engine to just end me. Oh, that's so bumpy. The poor 47-year-old suspension. Right then. Okay, I wouldn't have overtaken right there, but whatever. Okay, so this is a very steep hill that doesn't come out on camera. And I don't think my bike's going to make it. Oh, come on, not even up the top of... Oh, come on, no. No. Please don't. No. No, it's dying.
It's dying. I'm pedaling this now. It's going to conk out any second. There's no way I'm going to get started on this hill either. It's too up. It is far too up to get this up in. Okay, well, it's doing it. It still hasn't cut out. Oh, the poor bike. It's not. It's barely gonna make. Come on, you're almost there. You can do it. Not a lot of cars behind me. Really lucky. Come on.
You know what pebble wheel is? You know, that cycling up that thing is horrible. Okay, all my exercise for today done. Not going to go that way. I mean, if I can do these 20 miles there and back, that's 40 miles. And if I can do that without any wobblies, then I don't see why I can't take this bike on further distance. Just up hills is going to kill me. I've got to plan a route where I don't use any form of road unless it's like this. There's cars everywhere. They're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Riding, I've got bugs in my eyes now. And the problem is because I'm going to go bugs in my eyes, because I'm not going fast enough, they're not dying on impact. They're just going in my face. They're alive.
The bikes. Oh, there's a H2. It's nice.